Creepy haunted doll has arrived. She's still contained in the box. I'm about to open the box and let her out. And her history is going to no doubt cause a lot of shock and awe. And I'm still not quite sure what she's going to do to me personally, but I'm pretty much ready for anything, and I'm going to take her on. As a psychometrist, I want to get a read on her right away. Wow, if she had anything about her, she's now suffocated. Let's get her out. She's a Shirley Temple doll. Should be a friendly, happy thing, right? Well, not this little girl. Oh my God, I'm already starting to feel it, and I've got plastic on it. One thing about psychometry, certain things are easier to read. One of the hardest things to read is plastic. But I'm actually feeling her through the plastic, and here's our, oh, she's exquisite. I will do a read on her right away. Okay, I'm going to take my EMF meter, put it near Happy Doll here. Shirley. Shirley, welcome. Make yourself at home. And you are free to light up the meter if you'd like to say hello to someone who won't take your bullshit. Yeah, I'm not scared of you. Okay, at about 4 feet away, she's not lighting up, but let's get this cell phone a little closer. Oops, whoops, there's a blip. Getting closer, I'm about 3 feet. Now I'm at about 2 feet away from her. Now I'm at about 6 inches from her. Okay, let me pull back again to 4 feet. Okay, I think we found that the cell phone might be an issue. Okay, it's time for me to do a psychometry read on this Shirley doll, supposedly haunted doll. The interesting thing about this doll is I am not getting a read on anyone who's ever handled this doll. And finding a sterile item to read is almost impossible. The only time I ever remember reading something that was sterile was a house that had burned down, and it was down to charcoal, and there was nothing on any surface. Even the person who just mailed her to me 2 days ago, that person is not imprinted on this doll. Anybody who's ever owned or handled this doll has not left a bit of evidence in her. What I do see, I'm going to try to describe. I might have to do this in a few different videos that are pieced together because sometimes I have trouble doing long videos on this cell phone. Checking the Shirley doll to see if the K2 meter was affected by the cell phone. Earlier, when I got close to it, the K2 meter went nuts. And right now, I am about, oh gosh, just maybe 4 inches away from it, and it is not going off. This is highly unusual. I really thought I might have figured out why the K2 meter was going nuts. Now, the last video where I was talking and the meter was going off, I was sort of sending her personal messages to try to push her buttons, and I wasn't sure if it was my cell phone or me affecting something, but apparently the cell phone's not a factor. What I'm seeing visually when I touch this doll is a black square. And the best way I can describe the black square is it's sort of like a window. But if you were to try to go through this window, you would encounter something that's colder than Freon. Very, 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 very icy. It would freeze you instantly. I think the best way I could describe this is, if you've ever seen the movie Phantasm, you know, when he sort of falls into that other world and comes back out, it's kind of like that in a way. There's no sound associated with it. It's completely devoid of sound. In fact, this doll Usually one of the first things I pick up when I do a reading is positive or negative, male or female. This doll has absolutely no judgment. Good, bad, indifferent, angry, nope. Sad, nope. I don't feel as if any person has ever handled this doll that left themselves in this doll. And I don't either feel that there's anybody from the other side that per se is attached to the doll. But I will put a caveat on that. The caveat about who's handled this is that something from that black square, that portal, that can affect her. And it wasn't anything to do with the doll. It simply was an object that, for perhaps the right conditions, perhaps the right position, whatever that was, whatever's on the other side of that black window is able to affect things in her. So she's sort of animated in a way by something on the other side. That something, the closest I can come to, is sort of a masculine energy, and the only reason I say a masculine energy is that it seems to desire control and command, and that's typically a male characteristic. I believe for this Shirley doll, some of the experiments that I'm going to be able to perform, I might be able to locate around her where this black square forms that affects her. And my hope is that whatever's there will project its voice or affect electrical change or do something to signify that it is present. But I don't feel it's always present. I think it uses her when it wishes to.